it's Jay Green, Cocktails by Jay. I asked a friend of mine to give me an idea for a cocktail. He said, make a Pisco Sour. So I researched the Pisco Sour, and I'm going to show you how to make the Pisco Sour. The Pisco Sour is a classic cocktail. It was created by Victor Morris, an American bartender, while he was living in Lima, Peru. He created this around 1905. The drink is a sour. What creates a sour? It's a spirit-based, a vodka, a whiskey, a pisco, and then you're adding a sweetener, and then usually a sour like a lime or a lemon, and that's what makes a sour, a whiskey sour. In this case, a pisco sour. So let me show you how to make this pisco sour. I've actually never made it before, and I never tried it before, but it sounds intriguing, and I want to make this for my friend Steve. I'm still practicing Sober October, even though I'm in November. I started late in Sober October. So let me get right into this cocktail and let's see how it comes out. So the Pisco Sour has about 3 ingredients. It has Pisco, and this is actually from Peru, and what it is, it's a brandy, and it's been around a long time, but this is a Peruvian brandy called Pisco, and we're going to add that with a little bit of simple syrup. Simple syrup is just 1 part sugar, 1 part water. That's simple syrup. You can make it at home, or I like to buy it ahead of time. We're going to use 3/4 ounce. We're going to do 2 ounces of the Pisco. We're going to use about 3/4 ounce, about 3/4 of a lime, and then we're going to use 1 egg white. Now, in whiskey sours and some of the sour drinks, you put in just the egg white, not the yellow, not the yolk, and it just gives a little personality, a little texture, a little frothiness to it. It actually tastes really good. It sounds a little bit bizarre, but it's tasty. So let's go ahead and build up our cocktail. What we're gonna do is let's start with 2 ounces of the Pisco, the Peruvian brandy. Let me see what this smells like. Smells a little bit like not as strong as a brandy, a normal like cognac brandy. I'm not drinking this one, so I'm a little bit like a sweet vodka almost. A little bit of a like a wine-ish wine kind of taste. A little bit, yeah, it smells like a strong white wine. Anyways, interesting, never had it before. All right, so let's go ahead and put in the lime here. 3/4 ounce of fresh lime. I'll squeeze this into my shaker. All right, so let's just squeeze. This is kind of a small lime, so I'm just going to squeeze the entire lime in here to get about 3/4 ounce. And then we're going to put 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. Then we're going to add the egg white. And what we're going to do is we're going to shake these ingredients together without the ice. I've done these sours before with egg white, and if you put the ice in there, it just comes out really not very nice at all. So you want to almost shake this beforehand. What we're actually going to do is I'm going to shake this in a separate shaker, and it emulsifies the egg. It kind of breaks it apart, and then it blends better with the citrus and the base alcohol spirit. Shake up my egg in a separate shaker. If you don't have a separate shaker, you can put them together, but just to be safe, I'm just going to go ahead and put the egg white in this shaker and shake it up. So it's in a separate shaker. Let me just shake this up a little bit without any ice or anything else. Now I'll put it into my cocktail, the other ingredients. We'll dry shake the other ingredients, and we'll shake that, we'll kind of dry shake that a little bit. And then we'll add some ice. And I'll just put the ice cube down in my shaker carefully so I don't get it on my Carrara marble tops, and my wife will kill me if anything gets on there. It really stains, like the citrus and things. The Carrara marble is beautiful, but it just stains so easy. You have to be really careful. So let's go ahead and shake this up. I'm using a big chunk of ice, a big cube of ice, so it doesn't dilute it down so much. But it'll get the drink really cold. All right, so here's my cocktail glass. I think the original or the classic calls for a rocks glass or an old-fashioned glass, but I'm gonna use this martini glass because I think it looks cool. And especially when I'm not gonna serve it over ice, I like to do it in here. You can chill the glass ahead of time or just pour it right in here. So let's pour a drink in there. And we should get a nice little kind of frothy head to it. That looks pretty cool. Now is we're going to garnish this with just a little bit of bitters. Traditional Angostura bitters. And we're gonna try to do these little like dots on top. With the toothpick, you kind of create this little like design looking. Like a little sunburst, or little flowers. That looks kind of interesting. That's pretty cool. So that's the Pisco Sour. And I'm gonna take a picture of it and then give it a try. All right, so I'm supposed to be waiting a couple more days to have a cocktail, but I'm just gonna have a sip. I won't drink it. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's a really interesting cocktail. You taste a little bit of lemon. That Pisco has a really interesting taste. It almost has a little, like a little white wine, the type of bitter finish you would have on like a Chardonnay or a white wine. But I'm tasting, and I like the smell and the taste of the Angostura Bitters. I'm tasting that egg, not even the egg white, just a little frothy taste on there. And then the citrus notes from the lime. Interesting cocktail. Anyway, Steve, thank you for the great idea. Cheers, thanks for watching my video. If you'd like me to try to make you a cocktail, give me an idea. Give me your comments below, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.